It's going to be a full 3v3 here, and UAIM have gotten the attention of GG. That Kraber shot missing out from Lights. And now you can see Funk trying to play off in the distance. They do have a lot of this long-range weaponry. Light has fallen, but they will be able to get the res here. Blast tries to hold the line, but he's now down low.
Oh, Light may have maybe tried to go for a desperate swap up after losing out on that Kraber, leaving him with only one weapon to work with here, but looking to get that reset with the Newcastle res, while Zayn in the distance from FaZe keeps the dream alive and is also trying to grief Gaming Gladiators after getting that knock onto Blast.
Yeah, this has to be a clean fight. End up losing out there, leaves an opportunity for FaZe to actually come in and maybe even steal away the win here. We'll see though. Zayn is all the way back behind a Newcastle wall from GG, and he's gonna use it as his own.
Thanks for the gift. We'll absolutely work with this. Especially with Zayn having the 30-30 and Diva as his secondary weapon, looking at his weapon loadout in general. No one's going to try to cross in this distance. No one wants to put themselves at risk. Either of these squads trying to commit to Zayn right now, and they'll be easy pickings with UAIM holding the other side of the zone. As the zone starts to close in, Zayn now jumps around. He's forced to exit out from behind the Newcastle wall, and these teams want to be able to clean up some easy KP, but without giving up their space.
Oh no, Artico, you can't whip like that with the R9. There we go. Zayn does go down. Now it's a clean 3v3. Gaming Gladiators versus UAIM, but Gaming Gladiators have set up the flank. You can see on the side, one going down low. XD is dropped down, but it's going to be Light trading away with Funk.
UAIM now, Gaming Gladiators slide in and they clean up the rest, getting a split position and finally finding themselves wrapping behind and getting a sandwich.
Hasn't worked this way, but for Alliance, it's certainly been effective, and that's probably why he's been staying back on the crypto to gather the information. But look at this. They have a chance to craft the banner. It's not going to happen. No time. So they're going to have to play this one without the Newcastle. You thought, well, they've been alive. Is there hope? Did they find a way? No. And this could be a little bit of a kidnap. Not enough. Blast too smart for it. It's going to take his own way, Vicky, and that will certainly mean that GG are in a tough spot here with Unlucky and Alliance staring right down at them. But they get away yet again.
Oh, yeah, again, being able to go right through that fence line here, too. Only leaving Blast alive. That one shot, though, just to add the cherry on top to bring Alliance home to be your winners for game number 2. By the way, as Natsuki, who has high ground over him, and here comes FaZe as a duo sliding in the motherload to give him some information. Mouse look down at the squad right below them here. It is Mouse, Mind right next to him. 10K on the high ground, looking to see if they can try to force FaZe to get out of position as a duo. Gets the next knock here onto post kill.
Huge play out from Aku now. He's looking to finish things off. Mouse with full control over this fight. They will finish off FaZe Clan, leaving us with Mind and 10K somehow still alive.
Wait, the way that they just got on top of that angle, there is no ultra, there is no way to jump up on top of there. Eventually they drop down, they can't fully reset. Aku gets big from behind, only leaving Lufka in a 1v1. These 30-30 shots, both players, the other side is Mouse. Are your champs with the clutch from Lufka.
Wow, the entire lobby at that point was just so confused.
I think we have to play for second. It's a solo here. It's a solo. They die. I'm gonna EMP this team. Get space. Get space. I'm TPing. Get space. Get space.
I'm getting space to connect on top of the rock.
We need to queue out. You need to queue out. Yeah, I could.
That's on top of the rock.
Yeah, he's just ulting us. Just keep going around. They can't. Fuck. I don't have
another turn on that guy.
I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna try to kill that guy.
And Zipline Mafia take the win on that one.
We still have 7 teams alive for this final zone.
UAIM, they were alive for now. Artico putting down the fences, seeing if they can maybe get the res. It's going to be so hard to stay healthy. Another team swinging by. Oh, AJ didn't expect there to be a team just waiting for him at the door. Stay healthy, only having Falcons, while 10K looks for the engagement. Falcons gets a sneak up through the 6 and gets another knock. 10K getting eliminated.
As this is huge. Falcons secures top 5 for them as Zero Tenacity. The lone rat ends up getting picked off, bringing us down to our final 5. So huge plays out for Falcons now. He's still alive, and he can play spoiler for Mind in this end game. You can see Gaming Gladiators have also been pushed now from Team Nemesis. And so it's all Team Nemesis looking to control the majority of this battlefield right now.
Think about the teams on that bubble like UAIM, the fact that they're still alive, the fact that they were able to get that reset, Mind being the other squad who have tried to find pathing right outside this building, now forced to move back. Gaming glad he's still alive as a solo. Stay healthy, the same thing as now they're forced out. And Team Enemsis are just looking at everything go down in front of them.
Stay healthy finished off, bringing us down to our final four. We still have GG alive throughout all of this. The Catalyst player, we'll see how much longer they can survive for, but looks like Blast will go down. It's going to be a 3v3v3 Team Nemesis, though, here on high, contending with Mind, and they're trying to keep teams at bay, but Mariel's been really deadly with that long-range weaponry. Artico behind the walls, goes for the peak and does a lot of damage here. Now it's Team Nemesis waiting for the third party.
Just got the res too, right? So they were lacking in some loot for thinking about the path. They brought back Max Strafey, 3 squads left with Zuni now holding on to high, holding on to the Devo, lacking a little bit of ammunition, but he may not even need it with Remix following up with his own Devo.
And now Team Nemesis looking just to finish things all up. They are stuck behind, and I think it's just Mariel all the way back here. And there it is, Team Nemesis with an amazing day so far. Game number 5 capped off with the win. Onyx is now making their move, and this is the opportunity that Alliance are looking for. Stay healthy, though, are able to swerve a little bit central, and you can see now as Onyx slow things down. They didn't have to full commit onto that fight, so I'm glad that they didn't get really taken away by the momentum of this final fight. But here it is, EMP, stay healthy, lose out on one. Effect by the knock, the nades are coming in, but stay healthy will keep 2 members alive. Effect has fallen throughout all of this as Jans finds that angle for him, and they're gonna go for that reset.
May have curse effect here, but if they get the res, a Dream is still alive. They do. No one can move up because there's little to no cover. It's Unlucky gets another knock. Up at your feet, Hockey's holding in a different angle here. He's got that gold Evo shield. He's still being here with the R9. He's got the bow check for the second weapon. He's got the EMP maybe ready to go or getting information at least to send out. Unlucky as he slides in. Nephilim get eliminated.
Nephilim now down its final 3 squads, but it's Alliance in full control. Vicky looking to finish things off strong. They might be able to get a win on the day.
Don't think he can break the record, but at least with Effect sliding in with some help from Unlucky, and these hip fires. Bullshi still with the take, still gets a knock, leaving only Hockey's alive to get the next crack. Playing both knockdown shield, 2 knockdown shield. Which knockdown shield gets destroyed first here? With Stay Healthy, still having Falcons alive, finding Onyx, taking out that last member, and now Falcons slide in and Stay Healthy. Survive 1 bullet and annihilate Hockey's. They're your game 6 winners.
Is peaking. Danmatic takes a lot of damage, and there's the mother load coming out, and there's the knock.
Even with the red Evos, you can put that away. No Mythic Bin could save you here as 100 Thieves close in that gap, but this just leaves Burholes as now CTE moving for the timely matter on the third party, and right when they needed it the most, they start off the day winning game number 1.
Wow, fantastic job from CTE.
It could definitely happen a couple times. You learn that combo, you learn the counter to it, but that is too valuable of an ultimate, staring down at a team in basically just a valley by themselves to waste without trying to get rid of that ultimate first. It was just an overstep. Things will happen. What can he do? Well, Kurov responds with a kill on the Zapto. It seems like they're going to go down anyways, and the good news is he's chosen 3 of them, so he's actually got another one to spare. Opting for the multiple but smaller ultimates, and that's gonna be the big win. NIP take it with ease. A little bit of Sparrow action, said might have missed the first one, but I'll see you for round 2.
Can you imagine seeing all that chaos from LG's perspective? Sitting happily on this high ground, like, dang, what's going on over there? What a mess. Thankfully, we weren't invited to that party. Instead, we're looking to hold onto high ground here, and they have the weapon loadout to do so as well. You see, holding these different angles here with Naughty. Having that 30-30 set, nose forced to look first at Most Love. LG are not going to be moving, so the zone closes in right behind them. Nice shots coming in from Loader with this 30-30 after calling in the Tempest as well from Carter.
Yeah, this is going to be a difficult catwall for LG, but they at least have it. And now it looks like Sentinels are going to try and full commit onto Most Loved right now, and it's all up to LG to try and finish this one off.
Go now. Riley being first to take it out. Loader, though, with these R9 shots. He was frying. Most Love get eliminated. And now it is time for LG to clean up what was left on aisle 3. They're your game 3 winners here on Broken Moon.
And now AG are in a pretty decent spot. Sentinels going up against NRG up on top. LG waiting this out. Not involved in the engagement. Looking like a top two is almost secured for them. If they can play this right, Timmy goes into the drone, looking to maybe get a little bit of vision on top of that as he stays alive, and all gamers just watching the chaos from afar.
Yeah, NRG tried to just full send it onto Sentinels there. Did not work out. They didn't get the entry, and so it's all up to Timmy to try and keep this one alive for as long as possible. In drone right now, LG, they've got Sentinels above them, but they are damaged. All gamers will eventually have to be poke out from this wall, but it looks like they're just biding their time. LG, AG, Sentinels resetting up top. Timmy somehow still
right
alive
there
in the middle of nowhere.
They don't see him. They cannot see Timmy. He is staying alive right now. Boy, oh boy, it's not Saturday night. It's Sunday. But that's a good fever to have if he can keep it up. He hit the shield bat just in time. It's a shield swap instead, actually. It's too fast. LG realize it. They want to play for first. They've dropped down to second because Sentinels have been that dominant, but it's all gamers who watched all the chaos and found a way to come out on top.
Even more important was that fight with CTE versus Unleash. Holding this angle means everything here for CTE to hold a much more split southern side of the zone, forcing Unleash to fight NIP and Citadel Gaming before they're forced to then take that fight with CTE, and they can just walk in the third party as Citadel, as a duo, slide in. Future was able to get that initial knock here too. Unleash get eliminated, and looking out in the distance, and now Citadel as a duo versus CTE.
CTE don't have confirmation that it's a two-man, but they'll feel a little bit more comfortable with the zone closing in behind them in just a little bit. They don't have to force the issue quite yet. They've got the utility to close this one out, so CTE now are just biding their time. Wall down. Chase Mob almost has that Sparrow ult ready, and Cruel Buckle just holding the angle from the back line. This is all up to Citadel Gaming if they can find an opening here, but it's a 2v3. It's a difficult task. CTE might just secure their spot in top 20.
Let's see, calm before the storm while CTE desperately need this win. Jay losing on his shield. Cruel Buckle, one shot, and following up with the G7 hipfire shots. CTE take the dub.
100 Thieves are able to clear out fusions without taking any losses themselves, so it's going to be a 3v3v2 here for Leave No Witness, who were not able to get a mobile respawn beacon down. They had an opportunity, but they're just going to make the push for the second place finish. Rena Tricky does some damage, but he backs away. Now it's all NIP to try and finish things off.
Oh, they fully sent it, but because they went to grief 100 Thieves, this is just a green light for NIP to walk up with the Devo Current with the final melee hit as NIP are your champions for free, taking that game number 6 in terms of their positioning.